we've come a long way. We've learned a lot, I think, along the way to get to, episode 1 all the way up to 100. Well, we're going to take a look back here at maybe, I don't know if it's some of our finer work, but it's definitely, our roots. It's part of where we came from. You know what? So we're looking back at episode 30. Drew's got one queued up here, and we're going to take a look at it. And, we're going to see how much we've improved here, fellas.
Let's get going here. There he goes. Look at Corey!
That's the big man right there.
Oh, man.
Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
We covered Fortnite so hard. Like, it was such a thing back when we first started. It was just go, go, go. And it's definitely still around. But there's Scott. Scott just started in around then, too, right? So he actually got his bearings pretty quickly and was able to get going. It was funny. But it's just funny to look back. He's just...
Look at you. You look just a little boy.
Oh, man. The lav mics.
Oh, yeah.
We had to fight with those.
A little less great.
What was your news article that week? Man, and to think, where even our news segment, the Inside Scoops, come to. Like, Steve's done such a good job with that every week now. And,
yeah.
I mean, it's just, this is awesome. It's wild to look back and think, think about all the setup that took place to even just film that.
From going from the Rogers studio to my parents'
my God, the sweat lodge? I'll call it Rogers studio. Those lights were so hot.
Yeah. We couldn't even get our work done because our foreheads were covered in sweat. It was so hot in that place, right?
Oh, man.
It was definitely tough. It was an experience, that's for sure, to see where the news segment for us has gone now.
Oh.
Look at that beard on Nate.
Okay.
At least it's not it wasn't at his longest,
yeah, thankfully. But you want to know what really kept me through all my reviews and news were some really wise words from a wise man named Corey Askew. And it was something like, because I don't know, I'm notorious for making mistakes during our reviews and stuff. So, I would get pretty frustrated. And Corey would always say, let your rage fuel your success. And then every time it was just this calming energy would come over me. And then I'd take a drink of water and I'd cruise through it.
I remember one time you were doing the news and then you just left and went, I need a drink. And you walked off.
I remember that.
And then you came back and crushed it. It was hilarious to see.
Hey, you gotta love that news article was Cyberpunk 2077, by the way.
Yeah,
very topical. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, the duos.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, man. It's so funny.
Is this Silver? Oh, the Sinking
City.
Right.
Sinking City.
It's definitely funny. You know what? Honestly, I miss the days where we were in front of the green screen. I know everything right now is just the way it is, but man, I do really, looking back, I miss those times a lot. I kind of thought maybe moving into this would make things a little bit easier, and to some extent for us it has.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just the laughter and the goofing around and then the experience within that we have when we're all together is just something unique and special. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, man. It's something about the energy that we all just kind of feed off of each other. Because, man, there are so many days I'd be so tired after work, and then we'd drive through a partial snowstorm to Midland. It'd be like 7:30, but then as soon as we'd walk through the door, man, you just start talking to us, and it'd be like bang, 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 and it just the energy would be uplifted, and then I would completely forget about my day, and I would not be tired even. It was crazy, man. Sometimes we get home around midnight even after those long nights, but man, I do miss that honestly a lot, and I'm looking forward to it when we can, start back up again in a better studio.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? I'm looking at this review, watching it, and it's just like you remember us just standing there, in front of the green screen, and we just discussed the game. We'd seen each other for the first time that week, just before this review. Kind of talk about what we thought, on the car ride, up to Drew's place, and it's funny to think that now that we're doing this all from home, the scheduling of it all is actually probably the best part of the pandemic for us, at least we meet up a little easier and stuff like that, opposed to when we used to do this and film an hour-long TV show in one night, and then either the night before or the night after, we're filming an hour-long podcast. So I mean, it was busy. We were real busy, but we managed to put a show out every week in, I'd say, less than perfect conditions. But, we had the right equipment, thanks to you, Drew. We had the space, again, thanks to you and your family. So the fact that we're even able to pull this off, like what we're watching, and then to think what we're doing now and who we brought on to help us, with Scott coming in, around this time. And now we've got Adam doing the social media. Steve stepped up huge now that we're into this pandemic, situation. So it's awesome to kind of see this and just know that most of these nights was us filled with excitement about these games we either reviewed or the ones coming up. And just the fact that there was always kind of, something new. Like, look at this, my friend Pedro. Remember this game? Like, oh, what a game. Such a good game, right? Like, and it was fun to just sit on the couch and watch you guys do this review and then see what the final edit looked like after it. You know what I mean? So it's really awesome to kind of look back and see all this. And it's hilarious to see how much we've grown from that time. So.
Black screen. I would have called you guys out on that. That was probably my fault right there too. So
how was your edit? No, just kidding.
Yeah, probably was. Like, we've just learned so much, I think, over the course of the last 2 years, and even meeting some of our new producers and distribution partners, they've helped us grow as a TV show, not only for our audience, but as a production of Inside the Game each and every week. The way we had done it in the past versus how we do everything now. It's definitely seen some changes, and only for the better, I think, in my eyes, is looking forward and seeing where we're going now. But to see us right there, dude, we blinked and came right back on. I would have called that in a second now. But you guys wouldn't do that now either, right? It's just yeah, it's so funny to watch some of our early episodes to see even how we look. Because I remember Nate coming in times with his beard's like this thick.
Oh man,
right? And it's just Corey comes in, his beard's this thick, and then we do Game On. Corey loses his beard. That was such a highlight. It was so priceless.
Maybe a low light. It was a low light.
It was low for Corey, but it was so funny. I remember you came in the following week and went, "Yo, dude, baby face, right?
Yeah,
You're so smooth."
nothing.
You're like, I haven't shaved since high school.
It was so much fun, and that's what I said. Looking forward now, we're moving into a new studio, right? The space we're about to get and the ability to things we're going to have the ability to do now as well is very exciting for the future of what I think we can produce now. And looking back at some of this stuff is just priceless to see where we've come and where we're heading. It's so cool.
Yeah,